I should make an affidavit. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to write one up, and then I'm going to redact everything, and it's going to be an affidavit that Donald Trump landed a backflip in front of me. Oh. I'm going to say I watched him do it.
On a Sunday.
I was at the White House. And
won't say when.
I won't say when.
Redacted. Where?
Notarized verification. Then I'll sign it, and then I'll cover it up. And then I'll be like, look, it proves it. It proves that it's looking increasingly likely that Donald Trump did a backflip. Look, let's be real. ABC News was biased. We all know it. We don't need this affidavit to prove anything. However, that being said, I mean, we're not talking about the moon being made of cheese. It is entirely possible the affidavit is real. Just, you know, I don't know.
I think why people are considering that it might be authentic too is not just that, you know, the moderators were biased. Of course they were. But Kamala Harris gave very scripted, kind of canned responses. I remember when I was watching the debate, I was even wondering, did she get these beforehand? Because it was almost as if she was just reading lines that she had rehearsed over and over again. And maybe she just prepped really well. But it had me wondering.
But regardless of whether they gave the questions, we all know the questions are generally going to be. So likely she does debate prep and they say, immigration is a big topic. Abortion is a big topic. And here are the bullet points of what you got to say. And of course, for Kamala Harris, the bullet points were all like insult Trump, insult Trump. And then Trump got mad at being insulted.
And she's from middle class. She grew up middle class.
That's right.
Let's not forget that, folks.
And her first answer was just garbled nonsense.
I mean, most of them were, let's be real. Yeah. But I think to your point, she did seem... And again, maybe she got the questions. Maybe she's just well rehearsed because she would hear one buzzword and know she had to give this answer, right? I felt like you could see it in her body language. She had prepared on how to stand, and it was the moments that she seemed caught off guard, like when she had to like stand there and look at Donald Trump. I felt like no one had coached her on what to do. That's why she couldn't figure out if she should have her hand up or if she should laugh or she had no idea what to do. The other time that I felt like she looked sort of flustered was there was that moment when they brought up, like, Mr. Trump, you've said that she's Indian, she's black, and he's like, whatever she wants to be is fine by me. And they turned to Kamala Harris and they're like, do you want to address that? And that's the time when she looked the farthest down at the podium and was sort of like, well, he's just a bad guy. Like, she seemed the most uncomfortable then, which made me also think that was one of the questions that caught her off guard. Maybe she wasn't prepped well enough for it. Maybe they weren't expecting the conversation to go that way, and so she just figured she could get by without addressing it. I don't know. I assume she would have had a nice little zinger for that one because it was in the news media for so long.
Yeah, so this is fake until we get evidence. until we get evidence of it not being.
So they're saying because it's notarized, it's authentic. Like the notary.
It's not any notarized though.
That's what I don't get though. Like.